Now there's another option for sending emails. And if you tap this here, you can see emailing selected students, marks, and comments. That's the normal email when you're going to send the parent the information about the score, the rating, any evidence, and the comment. But then you see this one below that says selected students comment only, that button. And the reason that's there is sometimes I use this for things other than an actual assessment book. It might be tracking like permission slips and money for a trip. So I created this one. This is a list assessment, general list, but it could be in a regular general assessment as well. So, but here I'm just going to track multiple things. Like, so I'm going to tap here. I'm going to say form is returned or permission. You can do whatever you want. I'll call it form. I'm just going to put check mark one, submit. And I'm going to say money. And use a check mark that's brought in. I'll just do those two things. So I might say, yep, they brought their form. Yeah, but they brought their money. And I kind of do that. I'll just say maybe they didn't bring their money. And I'll just kind of go like this. And I'll just put in like this. And then I'll just do everyone else just to pretend they got it. So the reason this is, okay, pretend I did everyone. I'll do everyone just to show you. What I can do then is I can sort by anyone who hasn't brought in the form. And it says still developing down here. So I select these two. And I'm going to write a comment in here like, Harrison has not returned his form or money for the trip. You word it nicely. Okay, done. I'm going to copy this same one and I'm going to paste it into this person's or everyone that I'm going to send this to. And then I'm just going to go up to here. Then I could attach right here. I could go here and I could take a picture of the actual permission form. So I'm just going to go to photos for a second, pretend that the permission form was there. And let me just go to something that would be like a form. Let's just pretend. Let's pretend this was the form. I'm just going to pretend that was the form. And then I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste that into the other person's too. So now the permission slipped in both of those, the form is. And I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go email selected students comment only. Type the subject. I'm going to call it trip form. And okay. And that's going to bring up, you'll see it doesn't have that, assessment information at the top. It just says Harrison has not returned his form or money for the trip. And it has a picture of it. You might have said, here's a permission slip, please complete it and return it. Maybe something like that. I would send that off. And then I'll bring up the next one. Hugo has now returned his form or money for the trip, and so on. So it's a quick way to email parents that have maybe not returned items or things that you're tracking. So I'll send that off.